Hey folks, Todd Tramonte here with Market Experts Realty and the Todd Tramonte Home Selling Team with another video in our relocation series. Now this is number 21 in the series. You don't have to watch every other video, but if you're from out of the area moving into DFW, you ought to check out at least a handful of these videos to get a feel for the smaller communities that make up our much, much larger community. Now number 21 is Lucas, Texas. We actually have had some requests about Lucas. It's an area that I really like. And we've had some people thinking about the area that would like to see a video. So Lucas, Texas is in the northeast part of the Metroplex. It is absolutely fully in Collin County. It's bordered by a lot of towns you've probably heard of. Some maybe you've heard of more than others. It's bordered by Fairview, Allen, Parker, Wiley, Lake Lavon, and St. Paul. I think we're probably missing one or two others. When you get to the southeast and east side, there's a bunch of smaller cities that are somewhat similar to Lucas. What does that mean? It means Lucas is a great area for acreage property. There are some new communities, very new communities still going in, as well as some established communities that have been there for a while. Now, Lucas is a smaller town with somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 total residents. It is on the edge of development, so it's for a long time been kind of one of those outside of town communities that is starting to connect a little bit. It's a lake community in one sense that there's Lake Lavon or Lavon Lake to the east-southeast side there where there's great fishing and some good recreational stuff going on. It's one of those kind of wide open spaces areas where there are some clear-cut land and some pretty rolling topography out there. But for the most part, you've got typical Texas where you've got some good timber and tree coverage and relatively flat area. You do still have a lot of new development. You do have some new retail and restaurant development, but for the most part, it's a smaller town on the edge of the huge Metroplex. So we do see some of the acreage properties out there, and we see them kind of on the higher end of acreage properties. So we see some really nice, beautiful stuff out there. Still quite a few people raising animals out there and that kind of thing. Now, Lucas has 6 different school districts that serve the city, virtually all of them highly in demand. So you've got Lovejoy, Allen, McKinney, Plano, Princeton, and Wiley as far as the school districts, all serving one part or another of the Lucas community, which is a small community, so it's kind of funny. You don't see that a lot, but it's just at the crossroads of a lot of those different communities. And for that reason, is unique from the educational standpoint. Now, almost every one of those school districts is just off the charts desirable. So a really cool area to live, whether individual, family, commercial, residential, whatever, but a really great place to be. A relatively small landmass, about 12 square miles. Again, a pretty low population level, but a growing community, something worth checking out if you're interested in being sort of on the edge of town, but with easy access into Plano, Richardson, Dallas, Garland, and certainly on the other side, kind of being on the edge with access out to some of the more rural land and out to other lakes like Tawakoni and access to East Texas that way. So a very cool place if you're moving into the area or moving within the area that you might want to check out. So check this out. Check out the other 20 videos in this series, and I'm sure more to come in the future. Comment below if there's something you agree with, disagree with, like, don't like, questions you might like us to answer in the comment section, or if there's any other communities that you'd like to see us shoot a video on as well, we'd be happy to do that for you. So check it out, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Take care.